A quiet revolution, the unfolding Christian awakening in the heart of the Islamic world. A profound transformation is sweeping across parts of the Middle East, one that defies expectations and challenges deeply entrenched traditions. It is not a political uprising or an economic shift, but something far more unexpected: a Jesus revolution. In an unprecedented wave of spiritual reawakening, a growing number of Muslims, especially in Iran, are turning away from Islam and embracing Christianity. This is not a minor trend or a passing anomaly. It is a seismic shift in religious consciousness, reshaping the fabric of a nation long defined by its unwavering adherence to Islamic doctrine. Imagine a landscape where churches are overflowing with new believers, while mosques, once the bedrock of religious life, struggle with dwindling attendance. This is the reality unfolding within the Islamic Republic of Iran, and the world is left asking, what is happening? The answer is as astonishing as it is historic, and its implications are bound to reverberate far beyond Iran's borders. When most people think of Iran, Christianity is not the first faith that comes to mind. As the largest Shiite Muslim state in the world, Iran has been synonymous with Islamic governance, where religious law is strictly enforced and deviation is met with severe consequences. However, beneath the surface of the Islamic Republic, a quiet but powerful transformation is taking place. Reports indicate that over 1 million Muslims in Iran have made the unexpected decision to leave Islam behind and embrace Christianity. This shift is more than a statistical curiosity. It represents a fundamental challenge to the ideological core of the theocratic regime that has governed Iran for decades. The Iranian government has long maintained an iron grip over religious expression, with the infamous morality police ensuring strict compliance with Islamic laws. Dissenters face harsh repercussions, including imprisonment, exile, and even execution. Yet, despite these threats, faith in Islam is crumbling at an astonishing rate. Evidence of this decline is undeniable. Out of Iran's 75,000 mosques, an estimated 50,000 have closed due to plummeting attendance. Even high-ranking clerics, such as Muhammad Abul Qasim, acknowledge this crisis of faith. As the mosque attendance dwindles, Christianity is quietly flourishing, drawing in thousands of new believers each year. What is driving this dramatic exodus from Islam? The reasons are as multifaceted as they are profound. For many Iranians, Christianity represents a stark contrast to the rigid, punitive nature of the Islamic regime. While the government enforces religious conformity through intimidation and fear, Christianity offers a message of love, grace, and personal connection with God. It speaks of hope in the face of oppression, of forgiveness in the midst of suffering, and of redemption for those who feel lost and abandoned. Iran is grappling with some of the highest rates of drug addiction in the world, rampant corruption, and economic devastation. Over half of the population lives in poverty, and the government's promises of justice and prosperity under Islamic rule have proven empty. For those who have endured decades of hardship, Christianity presents an alternative, a faith that offers freedom instead of control, hope instead of despair. A recent survey conducted by the GAMAAN Institute in the Netherlands revealed that 80% of Iranians desire a democratic government, outright rejecting the current Islamic Republic. This deep dissatisfaction with political Islam has created fertile ground for exploring alternative spiritual paths. Christianity, long suppressed and persecuted, has emerged as a beacon of hope for those seeking not only spiritual fulfillment, but also political and personal liberation. The Iranian regime sees this growing Christian movement as a direct threat to its survival. Apostasy, leaving Islam, is strictly forbidden, and those who convert to Christianity often face imprisonment, torture, and even execution. Underground churches are raided, Christian converts are arrested, and religious gatherings are closely monitored. Yet, despite the risks, the movement continues to expand. Digital platforms and secret house churches have become sanctuaries for new believers, allowing them to practice their faith away from the prying eyes of the authorities. These underground networks have proven resilient, spreading the message of Christ, even in the face of extreme persecution. Todd Nettleton of the Voice of the Martyrs notes that for many converts, the appeal of Christianity is not just about rejecting Islam. It's about discovering something profoundly transformative. The idea of a personal relationship with God, one based on compassion and forgiveness rather than fear and obligation, has drawn thousands into the faith. The words of Jesus in Matthew 11:28-30 resonate deeply with Iranians searching for relief from their burdens. "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light." For many, these words are not just comforting, they are revolutionary. In a system that offers only oppression, Christianity offers an escape. What is happening in Iran is not an isolated phenomenon. Similar movements are emerging across the Islamic world. Reports from organizations like the Tide Ministry indicate that many Muslims across the Middle East are experiencing dreams and visions of Jesus, prompting them to question their faith and explore Christianity. This trend is particularly evident in countries like Afghanistan and Yemen, where Christianity is spreading at nearly twice the global average rate. Even in Saudi Arabia, a nation once known for its absolute intolerance of religious diversity, signs of increasing openness are beginning to appear. What does this mean for the future of the Islamic world? Could this growing wave of conversions be the catalyst for a larger spiritual awakening? Will the political and religious landscape of the Middle East be forever altered by this shift in faith? And most importantly, is this just the beginning of something even greater? The rise of Christianity in Iran is more than a religious trend. It is a symbol of resistance, a cry for freedom, and a challenge to a regime that has failed its people. The Iranian government has long built its authority on the foundation of Islam, but as more Iranians reject the system that has oppressed them for decades, the very foundation of the theocracy begins to crack. The Jesus Revolution sweeping through Iran and beyond is a testament to the resilience of faith in the face of adversity. It is a movement that no government can fully suppress and no force can extinguish. What is unfolding today in the Middle East may very well shape the spiritual landscape of the region for generations to come. As history has shown, oppressive regimes may wield power over people's bodies, but they cannot control their hearts, their minds, or their souls. And in Iran, the hearts of the people are turning to Christ, one conversion at a time.